welcome to ALW Collectibles. Today we're doing an unboxing. This time we're jumping into the realm of the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship. And this is a special one. My son asked me to do this one, and we are going to unbox Max Blessed Holloway. This is a really cool looking figure, and what I like is it is an exclusive figure. I'm big on limited editions and exclusives. As you can see, 2021 limited edition UFC. And it says UFC Max Holloway right down here in the Ultimate Series. Really nice. You get the flag, Max himself, interchangeable hands, different heads, and a belt. And the belt that comes with him is the Featherweight Championship that he held from 2016 to 2019. Really cool. It's a nice shot of him on the side of the box. Some stats on the back of the box here. Max Blessed Holloway, as I was informed to say it like that, because that's how it goes. I said it in an outtake, which would be part of my blooper reel. Completely wrong. Fighting. He's fighting! Fighting out of Hawaii. UFC Fight Night, Stockholm. October 4th, 2014. And he is the UFC Featherweight Champion. This was the Ultimate Series 1 figure. And you can see it's an official UFC item. It does have that up there. Top of the box. Bottom of the box. Really cool. So let's take a look at the figure himself. And that looks unique. So let's open him up. We did get this pre-opened, unfortunately, so I don't have to cut it or cut any of the tape, but it's still an unboxing for us, and that he is. Alright, so let's make the boy really happy here. First we're going to look at the flag, and that's going to fall, that's going to fall, that's going to fall. Oh, that's really cool. And these are cloth. Really nice. And you can't see a thing. It's a real flag. That looks really nice. And there he is himself. First, let's pop the hands out. And I like how they do these. They actually stick through the plastic in the back with the tabs so they don't shimmy loose during shipping. The second head. My favorite part of any figure, the belt. And he does not want to come out. He must be in the corner between matches. He wants to just chill for a little while. And we are free! And I left my figure stands downstairs. Do have a new display to show everybody. Oh no! Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Alrighty, there he is. Out of the box and very articulated. I gotta give these things. Really cool. Stand. And let's add a little more light to the subject. Hello. Let's tone that down just a little bit so we can actually see what we are working with here. So you got the belt, the head, and the two hands, and he's about to fall. And his flag. That I think looks really cool. So we'll stick that in the background so you can still see it. Looks really sharp. One thing I noticed right off the bat, though, he's got an older style belt. I know a little bit about UFC, and this is a newer style belt, so really interesting right off the bat about these figures. Still, really nice. UFC World Featherweight Champion, it says right on it. Kind of hard to see it. No matter what I do, it's going to be a pain in the butt. Alright. Well, that's UFC Champion, and it opens up. And this is all pliable plastic. Really nice. It's not a bad looking belt. That is a really nice design. I can just tuck it up under his shoulder and go for a walk. Next we have the hands with the official UFC gloves on it. I like that the pegs are post black. You got tape on there. And that's a gripping hand. That looks really cool. I like that. You got two of those. Nice detail. Smooth on the plastics. That's really nice. Not ridged. Here is the alternate head sculpt. He's got a very serious look. Let's try a little bit of light on that subject there. There we go. He's got the mouth closed. You got an eye, steely eyes just staring at you. No headband. Really nice. Really, really nice. That looks really sharp. Good and personal. And then, of course, we got the Max Blessed Holloway figure itself. Really nice. I like the artwork on this. Honestly. It's got some really good taste in tattoos. Got markings on the leg. My only complaint with this figure is how these move in and you lose a little bit of detail work on the tattoo. But still, that looks really sharp. You got the blue eyes, the detail work. It is smooth plastic, so that's a plus to it. Really nice figure, UFC. Holloway across the leg, UFC logo here. You got some more deep artwork going down the arm. Let's see if we can line that up so you can see it. That looks really nice. Again, nice choices on some tattoos. Some back. You got an angel and a looks like an angel wings, two different designs. Looks really cool. He's got black tights with silver highlights. Now that looks really sharp. Articulation. Of course, head go up and down. Shoulder goes in and out. Up that far. All the way around. Bicep rotation. Double elbow bend, which is impressive. That looks really nice. And of course, wrist. He has ab crunch and waist rotation. These are cloth pants, as you can see. He's got gray underneath. I'm not going to pull his pants off on camera because that's not really cool. Oh, you got some nice click ratcheting in his hip. Beautiful front kick. And the way it's designed, of course, it impedes the back kick is outward leg. And he does have thigh rotation. Beautiful detail to articulation. Let's fix those tights. Double knee bend. That's really a good deep knee bend on that. That's a lot of posability right there. Ankle, front and back. That is nice. I mean, you can interchange the hands. Oh my god, that's a tight peg. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Let's take that one out. Let's plug that one in. Oh, these are nice. And I keep saying the word nice, but it really is. Let's give him his championship because he's earned it. Snap it up for him. Little stretch peg, there it is. Ah, there we go. And we'll even interchange the head. Oh! That's a little concerning to me how this just bobbles back and forth when you're trying to put the head on. That's a little loose. But very nice. Very cool. There's that word nice again. And then we take his flag. And put it around his neck. Will he hold his flag? He can. Alrighty. Do it over one arm. I like that. That looks really sharp. And this is the other head. It's got the UFC headband on. Screaming. Nice paint job. The paint job on this is really exquisite. Overall, I think it looks really cool. We do have a little bit more information on him. This is an exclusive, like I said. He is 28-0. The name is Max Bless Holloway. And this is his fight with Alexander Volkanovski. He's fought everyone to ever hold the featherweight title and only lost once to KO. And he's down. Count it. Back up. Well, let's try something different when we spin him today. Let's push down on him. There we go. I like the design. I like how it actually mimics the body with the sculpting. So to me, I give extra credit for that. Especially with the belts. Like a lot of the wrestlers on the older style and the thinner ones, the belts don't fit properly. I think that fits him very well. Stay. Be the champion, I know you are. Oh, sorry about that. All right, we're going to put your flag right here because it's becoming a distraction for you. Let's see if we can set you up in a cool pose here. Give you a little stable base to stand with here. Can't really do a front stance that well, but we can get you in a little bit of a stance here. Alright, maybe not. Yeah, anybody who knows my videos knows I love the pose figures. That looks cool. Posability, 10 out of 10. Fantastic. That looks so sharp. So this has been ALW Collectibles, and I was happy I could do this unboxing. I'm hoping to do more in the future of the UFC figures. This looks really sharp. I like the way it looks. The detail for me really knocks it out of the park. I love the tattoo designs. I think they look really cool. My only complaint, though, is a little bit of a balancing issue with the figure itself. But then again, I don't have my display stands up here that I normally have up here with me, too. So that's partially on me. But having said all that, phenomenal figure. Looks awesome. I love the addition of the cloth shorts versus it being plastic and just painted, because I think that adds to the mobility and it adds to the overall look. And then the choices, and there are two types of plastic, one for the arm and one for the body, which I think adds to the overall design. Again, if you were to rate this figure for me, I honestly would go 9 out of 10 just on the looks alone. I'm really impressed. I think this looks cool, and his head keeps rolling away. Yeah. That looks really sharp. Let me know in the comments what you think of the figure, or any of the UFC figures. And yeah, I'm very impressed. I actually am blown away. I went into this video with no expectations, and I'm walking out with an awesome high standard for the next one that I do. This has been ALW Collectibles. If you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. Thank you to all my channel members, and especially thank you for my son for giving me the idea and having this figure for me to do the unboxing with. I'm exceedingly proud I got to do this one because this is fantastic. I am genuinely over the moon on how well this looks. Thank you very much. You all have a good day.